Hello, Divine Masculine, and welcome to your Power Message for Tuesday. My name's Liz, and this is Guided by Angels. So we're going to connect with a few decks of cards, some of the same decks of cards I've used for the feminines today, to really see what you're going through yourself today, anything you're mirroring with your feminine, and what we really need to know. So we're going to begin with the Nature Blessings Oracle. So what's going on with you right now? What do you need to know? So I've got a few cards jumping out the deck here. So the first energy we've got coming up is the dragonfly. Wow. Now, when you get dragonflies coming up, it's a huge sign of change. You may also be seeing the number 555. So change is in the air right now for you. Change is in the air. Things are happening. And what you're learning to do is to move at a state of your own pace. So you're learning to dance lightly with all the transformation. So you're going with the flow, you're taking it slowly and steady. Because when you rush in and you feel all that urgency, you get pressured. And that's when you can run away. So you can jump in, but then you jump straight back out. So you have to learn to move slowly and surely. And that's the wisest force and the wisest course of action. And they give me the word force, so the wisest force. That means you're receiving a wise force from heaven. You're receiving the right guidance. You're being guided what to do. And feminines, if you're cross-watching, in your reading today, you got the word impatient. So you're being reminded that you are learning to surrender, to trust in divine timing, and to be in the energy of flow. So that you also learn to dance with this transformation, that you allow your masculine to move towards you at the exact right time. Because that's how they'll follow through on their plans and won't pull back again. So masculines, you're learning to move into this transformation that you're going through because that's what's occurring in your life. So you're going through big changes. You are reaching a level of emotional maturity, and that means spiritual maturity. It doesn't matter how young or old you are physically. This is about you realizing things in a new way. And this emotional maturity level that you are now experiencing will allow you to experience the joy in all that manifests. So you're going to be able to enjoy your journey more, to be more at peace because you're gaining the wisdom from above. Look at this, you've got the owl. So the owl is about wisdom. So the owl teaches you to pay attention to or your teachers in all their many forms. So you're being reminded that you're learning right now in everything you're going through, in every karmic partner, every karmic situation, everything you're going through with work, within your health, your body, you're learning. You're learning from your divine feminine, you're learning from yourself, from your own fears, your own struggles. So our teachers come to us in many forms and many roles and many people. What do you need to look at right now? So this is you becoming the observer of your reality and seeing things in a whole new way. Owls are very powerful because they can move their head all the way around. And you can see, or you're learning to see, the situation now from all sides. And you're seeing it in a higher way. And you're also seeing through the illusion because the darkness isn't overpowering anymore. This particular owl is sitting there in the day. So the owl is learning to observe in a higher way, in the energy of light. So where do you need to pay heed to the lessons of your life right now so you can move on easily and effortlessly? So you need to move on, and the angels are asking you to do this in an effortless way. Whereas before you've tried to make it happen and you've struggled and there's been pressure, you're now doing it at an easier pace, and that's bringing in power. So feminines cross-watching, your masculine knows more than you think. Your masculine is switched on. Don't underestimate them and trust them to do it their way. Now we've also got the daisies, and I spoke in the feminine reading about the mind being a garden. We can create wonderful magic in that garden. We can create beautiful flowers and seeds and plants and great trees that grow, or we can have weeds and things that cause struggle. So the daisies are about things beginning to grow. It says, let the wildness in your heart be expressed. So there's things in your heart you want to say, things you want to express. You want to tell your feminine exactly how you feel, that you desire them and want them in a very powerful way. And that came through in yesterday's reading. And the angels are reminding you that for too long now, you've repressed your true nature, the true you. For too long, you've pushed all those feelings down inside and held things back. And now is the time to open up. It's time to allow your inner wild child to unfold its petals and flower in all its glory. So this is about you stepping into the unknown and being you. You know, you're rising again, you're being reborn, you're reinventing yourself, you're stepping into your power. And also it's about a new cycle. You know, the beauty of the dying day reminds us of the way the cycles work. You know, the cycles of nature, reality, birth, death, and rebirth. So this is about a new day, a new beginning, a fresh start, the opportunity to begin again. So whatever disappointments you may be going through, or whatever has disappointed you in the past, or whatever you've gone through, tomorrow is a new day, a chance to begin again. So this is really you understanding that each day is an opportunity to get this done and an opportunity to begin again. So what does the connection require? What does the connection require from your perspective? What are you being guided to know? Straight out. Wow. Do you know this is so powerful because these two cards came out in the feminine reading as well. The connection requires boundaries. When you exercise self-respect, you exercise self-love. And you're being shown what to do. So also, you know, if you've put your boundaries down, you've needed to do that for you. You know, if you've taken that step away so you can process, you've done that for you because you do get pressured and you do feel that pressure and you struggle with that. So you pull away so you can gain advice and connect with source and understand. A wise source can point you in the direction of growth. So you're growing right now. You're connecting with your higher self. You're finding your way. Forgive me, fear. You're understanding things in a new way. So let's bring in the wild offering card. So straight out, wow. Straight out. So the first card is we've got independence. So the butterfly is about your transformation. You're becoming more independent. The more you learn to take the lead, the more you feed yourself, you look after yourself on the inside and you care for yourself on the outside, you know, you give to you and your inner child, then you can lead on the outside. So in other words, the more you learn to feed yourself on the inside and care for the inner child, giving yourself what you need internally, the more freestanding you become, the more you're able to speak your truth and do you. So the angels are saying we can help you to feed yourself and love yourself and give to you and nourish to you. And also you may be dealing with money issues right now. You may be trying to sort out your finances. There may be things financially you are obligated or stuck in. And the angels are helping you, especially Archangel Ariel, helping you to manifest more money, to be more independent. So you're saying all of my finances are now in divine order. So you're getting your finances in order and your feminine's cross-watching, you may not be aware that your masculine is dealing with money issues. They may be hiding that from you because they don't want you to see any weakness or any, vulnerability or to feel that they are a failure or any of these things. So love itself knows your needs and is the source for all. You needn't cling to gain or fear loss because every need will be met through offering all to the divine. So in other words, if you're worrying about money, or you're worried about losing things you've built up in your life, or you're stressing over something, give it to God and you'll be taken care of. You'll be taken care of, even through the challenges. The angels are aware that you're going through challenges right now, that you may be going through an unbearable situation. But that unbearable situation helps you to grow, and it throws you directly into God's arms if you are open to it. In other words, so you surrender, you go down on your knees and you pray and you give it to God and you say, please take over. God, please take over. I give this to you, to the divine. Please guide me to take the right action. Please take this burden away from me and it will be done. So this is about you giving those challenges to heaven and realizing that you're not alone because you're striving for more in your life, and eventually the individual ego's drive to make things happen will fall away, and it will be replaced with a relaxed, trusting openness and awareness that you are safe. This is about you giving it to God, trusting that you don't have to fight for things in your life or hold yourself back from things in your life. Thank you, divine, for letting me be more at ease with my journey, to be more in the flow of my life, to trust things Yeah, I've got angel bumps. Look at this, a Satan, there's the card, trust. When love is invited to take over, when you invite love into your life, and that could be your feminine, just inviting them to spend time with you or sending them that message. But when you allow the angels to take over, when you allow love into your heart, the right actions will arise at the right time. So allow the angels to help you and wait patiently until the timing is right. You know when it's the right time for you because it feels right. It doesn't feel stressful. You don't feel angry or anxious. You know it's the right time. So let yourself rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. So feminine's cross-watching, be patient with your masculine. They are finding their way. So let's do a tarot card for you from the Alchemy England Tarot. What do you need to know? One card. Look at this. You've got the werewolf. Now, the first thing I'm connecting within this card is that you are transforming. And you're also transforming with the moon. You know, we've just had the full moon. It was very powerful. It's helping you to see. It's helping you to remember your strength and power. But you can also be unpredictable at times when you're in this energy, you know, when you're feeling emotional. And that's why you're saying to your feminine, I'm protecting you from me when I am quiet, from my moods, from the struggles within me. I'm connecting with myself. I'm remembering who I am. And this is, let me just check what this card is. This is a Knave of Pentacles. Wow. So you're saying to your feminine here, everything I'm doing for you. I'm growing spiritually. I'm finding my way. We will be together. But you have to trust in my transformation and have faith. So let's do a chakra love card and see what you need to know. Straight out, this card came out for the feminine earlier, vulnerability. So because a few of the cards have repeated, it's a huge sign that you are in sync and you are in alignment and you are mirroring each other. So masculines, it's okay for you to speak out and speak up and express yourself. It's not a vulnerability, it's a strength. And they're giving me a feeling like there's something in the right eye or a feeling of grit. So to be happy, look through the illusion. Remember, if you're not liking what you're seeing right now around you, you have the power to change it. And any issues with the eyes, you know, if you're having eye pain, eye strain, a feeling of grit in the eye, anything connected with the eyes, it's because you may not be liking what you see. You may not like your physical reality right now. So if you're not liking what's seen in the physical world, you can choose to see things in a different way, through the eyes of love, not fear. And you can then face what needs to be changed to bring beauty back into your life. So that's where you are right now. So if you're feeling emotional, that's why. And you may also be feeling grateful for your family and having tears of gratitude for them today. Being grateful that they are still in your life after all this time and after all these things. So trust the journey, you are loved and safe. But what the connection needs right now is for you to realise it's not a vulnerability. You know, it's not a weakness. If you see vulnerability as weakness, love is power and love is strength. And so is being open and honest with your feminine, but most importantly with yourself. And that's what's going to open your eyes to your truth. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.